Well, it is tax season and scam artists are making calls trying to trick people out of their money, claiming to be from the IRS.
IRS impersonators have been around for quite a while, but the agency says these scammers are actually using a new level of sophistication. CBS 42's Mike McClanahan has more on the technology and the tricks that these scammers are using. Mike.
This scam is happening nationwide, and there have already been cases of it reported here in Alabama, according to the IRS. They want to get the word out about what to watch out for so you don't become a victim. Adele Sperling does her own taxes. We sat down with her to find out what she thinks about the latest scam. Someone calls saying they're from the IRS. They spoof the caller ID to make it look like they are calling from the IRS. Then they demand payment.
Oh, really? And you mean they believe that?
Well, they may have the last 4 digits of your Social Security number. They may even threaten to have you arrested or deported and may call back, spoofing the caller ID again to make it look like they are law enforcement officers.
Oh, okay.
Now she sees why it's so alarming.
It's horrible. That's really because there's a hidden fear of the Internal Revenue Service.
They probably will say that they're with the IRS. They'll probably give you even a badge number that'll be fake, trying to make it sound like they really are with the IRS and they really already have some of your account information. So you got to be careful. You got to be really, really careful on this one.
IRS spokesman Dan Boone says there are some red flags to remember. Number 1, if you owe taxes to the IRS, you'll get a notice in the mail.
Now, does the IRS make calls? Yes, sometimes we do make calls, but there are several things that these scammers do that the IRS won't do. One of those is the scammers ask you to pay using a prepaid debit card, using like a green dot card or something like that. The IRS will never ask you to do that. The IRS also will never ask you for a credit card number or a bank account number over the telephone.
As for Mrs. Sperling, she's on guard. If someone calls and wants her financial information,
They get nothing. None of their business.
if you get a suspicious call from someone claiming to be with the IRS, Dan Boone says to tell the other person that you aren't comfortable doing business over the phone, to send you something in the mail, and you'll respond in writing. Back to you.